Okay, so today in math, you are going to work on the SNAP number sense. And so the first thing that you need to do is you need to pick a number, um, anything from the thousandths place to the billionths place. So 1/1000th to 1 billion. And so that number needs to go right here. Then you need to draw something to represent the value of that number. Get creative. You can certainly draw like blocks, but you could also, draw something creative. Describe your picture, write the number in expanded form, write a real life example that shows the value of that number, create 3 equations that equal the number, and then on the sides, you're going to count forward by, and you can pick a multiple. It could be by 4s, by 2s, by 10s, by 12s, whatever, from the number that you picked in the center. And then over here on the right-hand side, you're going to count backwards from the number that you picked in the center circle. And again, you can choose what you want to count by. You could choose 3 or 4 or 17s, whatever. So then you need to create a number line and place where that number belongs. And the last component of the SNAP exercise is to reflect. Reflect on what you've done with your number and reflect on how you can use that number in the real world. Okay, so on my slides for today, I do have a picture or an example. And so here we can see the number chosen was 26. The drawing is 2 sticks that represent tens, kind of like those number blocks, and then 6 individual ones. But, I said you could get creative. So instead of drawing 2 sticks and 6 individual ones, you could draw 2 baker's dozens of donuts. A baker's dozen, by the way, is 13. I know that's a little bit different than a traditional dozen, but that's because if you're getting donuts, certainly you want one more. And so here we can see the description of what they drew. We can see the number written in expanded form. So 26 is 20 and 6, giving us 26. A real world example. Here we see some equations. This just uses simple addition. Feel free to add, subtract, multiply, divide, a combination of those things. Like I said, we have to do some counting forwards from the number by 5s is what this person chose. So 26, 31, 36, 41, etc. And then on the right-hand side, we're counting down. And you can choose whatever factor you want to count down from by. This person chose 2, so we can see 26, 24, 22, 20. The last thing that we can kind of see here in this picture is where 26 is located on the number line. With your number line, you can count by whatever factor you want. Here we can see they counted by tens, and so we can see 26 is placed between the 20 and the 30. The last part, which is not on this example picture, is the reflection. That I want you to do, just reflecting about the number and about math so far. Okay, so you should be given a sheet that looks just like this handout that I showed us, the snap sheet. I would like you to work on this solo. However, if you wanted to bounce some ideas off of some people at your table, that's okay, so long as you do so quietly, voice level 1, and respectfully, please respect your substitute teacher. And then if there's extra time, maybe some of us can share out to the whole class, showing what number they chose and how they described it, what they counted by, etc.